What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Star Wars episode. In the last episode, I left you with a little cliffhanger telling you something exciting was about to happen. Because I'm about to unknowingly walk into a sort of trap within the game. So, anyway, as I fall to my sort of death there, I was trying to make my way back to the Mantis. The ship. I cannot talk. I was trying to make my way back to my ship because we had a new mission to go to Kashyyyk. Basically, we have to go back to Kashyyyk and complete the mission of meeting Tarful, the Wookiee chief. So we're headed back to the ship to be able to do that. This guy thinks he can get me. I blasted it back, but it didn't actually hit him. So I decided to just take this opportunity to run away from him. Alright guys, are you ready for the excitement? It's about to happen. I make my way over here. Well, first attempt didn't go so well, but second attempt, I got over there, managed to jump up, and then this force field appears, and I'm like trapped in this battle with what appears to be some sort of bounty hunter. And I'm trying to figure out how to defeat him because he's got a jetpack. I'm like, what? I was like, what did I just walk into? And I can't escape because there's a force field around me. And there's no way out. I was like, how do I take this guy out? I kept trying to like force pull and like try to take out the jetpack so I could defeat him. But nothing was working right. And he kept getting the upper hand on me. As you can tell, I'm not very successful in this attempt here. Yeah, this was a bit of a shock. I was not expecting to fight this guy. And I was trying to figure out the best method to do it. Trying to take out his jetpack. I did get some decent damage on him. He's down to half health. So I'm getting the hang of it a little bit, but then he throws this thing at me and I can't get out. And he knocks me out. And then we see this Reawaken, which apparently is like a side company of the company Respawn, which invented this game or designed the game. So we're left with this loading screen, and then I wasn't really sure. I was like, well, what just happened? I was like, did I lose all my progress that I just did? Because I hadn't saved really at a checkpoint in a while. So I was like, if I have to redo everything, I'm going to be so mad. But, yeah, that's not quite what happened. Instead, this happens. We appear to be captured and in some sort of jail. So, I got caught by a bounty hunter. It was crazy. So now I have to escape. I have to find BD1. I have to find my lightsaber.
Hello, buddy. Where are you? BD?
Poor BD1. He's probably like, what happened to Cal?
Gotta find a way out of here. Wherever here is. Something back there.
So now I'm just trying to figure out, what can I do? How do I get out of here? So now I have to escape from the bounty hunters.
Is that a power cable?
I actually, at one point, I had to, like, put my game on pause for a little bit, stop my recording, and go look up how to do it, because I was like, I cannot figure this out. But I did find the power plug.
I did it.
I think I had to look up how to do that, because I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do.
Air's cold, stale. Might be deep underground.
Luckily, YouTube is great for those tutorial videos, so if you guys are playing this game and you find yourselves trapped by a bounty hunter, consider this like a semi-tutorial. So I found these other plugs, and there was trying to figure out, like, where do I need to plug them in. They kind of had to, like, go in, like, specific spots, and this one took me a little while. It was kind of like a puzzle. Trying to figure out exactly where to plug each one in. And again, I think I had to look up a video and sort of trial and error and figure out what to do. So this is just me running around trying to figure out where to plug these things in.
It's got power now.
So yeah, it took me a little bit of trial and error to figure it out. It was kind of hard because, like, the game didn't give any indication that I could tell of, like, that you had a plug in the right place. But I noticed some were blinking and some were all the way blue, so I was trying to, like, just test out different ideas and figure out how to work this puzzle and unlock the area that I needed to find. So yeah, see, they kept changing blue, and so, like, do I have it in the right place? Some were kind of looked like they were blinking, others, like that one is yellow. Then it gets closer, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing. I eventually do figure it out. I think I looked it up on YouTube. How to get out of here. This puzzle was, like, confusing me so much. So I'm trying to remember what you had to do. I think at one point I dragged one of these across the room to the other plug, and then that did something. Yeah, I think I decided to try this other plug over this way, and that actually helped me out. I was just trying to test everything and see what I could do. Try to find my way out of here. Eventually I figured it out. I ran around for quite a bit, trying to look around and just see, like, okay, how do I figure this out? What's this puzzle? So yeah, clearly I was just experimenting. Oh, I think it was this one I took over to the other side, and then that did something. Yeah, I decided to see if I can run this one over here. I wasn't sure if it would stretch at first, but I finally decided to try it.
Door opened up.
And it opened a door somewhere, so now I'm, like, trying to figure out, okay, what door did it open? So I think maybe back here, but I can't see anything, so, and I can't seem to go any further, so it wasn't that area. It's definitely kind of a tricky puzzle. Then I think, well, maybe this door will open now, but it did not. So I soon realized the only way I could go is back the other way and see if there's something that I missed and down the hallway. So I head that way to see if maybe there's a door that opened up over here. Then I see this here. I can force push something, so I'm like, okay, maybe that's the way. I get in here and it's full of these crabs.
My lightsaber's missing.
So I guess, like, I'm thinking, okay, that's probably not the way to go. But I'm just testing to make sure, because I can't see anything without any light. It kind of has these dark corners. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, if this is where I was supposed to go. Or what purpose I have for coming in here. So I'm thinking, like, the game wouldn't let you go this way unless there was a reason, right? So that's just me just trying to figure out if there's any purpose to that room. I still don't really know if there is a purpose. By the way, I'm, like, completely missing the room I need to go in, but I eventually figure it out. There's another door that opened as well. So, I think this is when I maybe took time to figure that out. Alright, so after looking it up on YouTube, I figured out I missed this door, and that I needed to go this way.
Let's see if I can find a way out of here.
So now that I was going the right way, I just need to figure out where to go next, and maybe possibly find BD1.
Feels like I'm being watched.
So then you're supposed to run over this way through this big space.
That's not good.
And we hear BD1.
BD? BD1! Is that you? I found you. Are you okay? Let's get you out of there.
So next I had to figure out how to open this, or how to get over there to BD1. So I figure out that I need to use the cord to basically swing around. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that work here. And figure that out instead of just force pull it to myself. I need to actually use it like a swing. So I decide if I jump, maybe that'll work. So, and that actually works. Because I've figured out where I need to go. Again, I had to look this up on YouTube. I probably would have never figured this out. And then you gotta jump up above where BD1 is. So I had to get a good swing going so I could make it up here. And then you're gonna pull the cord to yourself again and plug it in up here. Which, again, I probably would have never figured this out without watching someone else do it. So then I'm supposed to jump down in this little elevator. I think I was like watching through the video which is why I'm pausing sometimes. Because I'm watching the next part, like, okay, what do I do next? So, I was watching this, like, tutorial of someone go through this, bounty hunter experience. So, I was just trying to watch the videos and see what to do next. So yeah, we jump down this little shaft. And we find BD1.
Hey! Oh, I'm happy to see you too. Let's get that restraining bolt off of you. Jerks. Poor droids. Let's get out of here before the same happens to us.
Alright, so now I'm just trying to look at my map to find my way out of here. I noticed that maybe BD1 can get in there and do something.
Over here, BD.
So I need to get the panel off. So I move that out of the way. And BD1 is able to slice the mechanics there and open the door.
That's what we need.
Then I'm trying to figure out how do I get out of here. Again, consulting my YouTube tutorial that I found. I don't remember where it was. It's just someone that had like a playthrough of it. They didn't even talk over it. They just had the playthrough. So I'm just watching like, okay, what did they do next? Trying to figure it out. I was like, that's probably not where I'm gonna go. So basically you have to wall run back to the other side, and there was a pathway that we can go through. So, yeah. I love how Cal will stretch if you just stand there. He's like, yeah, stretch it out, take a break. That's pretty funny. They gave him like little animations for if your character is like idle. Alright, so I figure out where I need to go. I'm gonna wall run back this way, and there's this pathway, this right here. And BD1 can now open it for me.
Let's see what's behind here.
And we unlock a shortcut back to the room with all the plugs. And so again, I'm like, I probably have to solve another puzzle here. So again, I have to figure out like where the plugs go. And when BD1's able to overcharge.
Really great, BD.
Which helps turn the little elevator on. So I just had to put the plugs in the right spots to actually make the elevator function. I think I figured it out pretty fast. I was watching videos of how to get out of here, so I pause a lot in my recordings because I'm looking and trying to see what to do next. But I believe you have to plug both plugs into the elevator, and then it will lift you up. Okay, so I figured out what I need to do is I need to plug this back into the other side of the elevator. And then you just step on it, and it starts going up. And that's the way out, but it's not over yet.
Hear that? Sounds like someone is home after all.
And I'm thinking, somehow I'm gonna have to get my lightsaber back, you know? Somehow I gotta get that back. So
Hey,
we go
I
in
recognize this band.
here. We have a save point. Random save point here in the jail. So I decided to save, rest up. I don't know. Yeah, I did rest. Okay, so yeah, I restored my health. I was like, I feel like I'm about to have a lot of enemies to battle, so... They basically throw you into this, like, gladiator pit style fight. pretty cool. So I'm sort of like, knowing that that's probably what's about to happen, I'm like, I don't really want to go in there, but I guess I have to. It's probably my only way out of here. So I'm just sort of looking around like, do I really want to do this?
Finally, he arrives! We had action on how long it would take you to get here.
And who are you?
Who am I? I'm Sword Tormo, baby. I'm the boss of this operation. You have greasy forearms to thank for bringing us
I
together.
got some epic
I
music to
will.
go along with
As
this.
soon as we get out of here.
We have a special challenger for you tonight. An enforcer from a bygone era. A Jedi! Let's see what he's got. Oh, somebody get baby his toy.
A show? I'll give you a show.
So they throw me my lightsaber back to make me fight. And it's like Monster City. They throw everything that you've seen in the game so far at you.
Sacrifice they made to make us all.
And then these things are behind me, and I was like, I didn't even notice they were there. I pushed them back out of the way so I can deal with the big frog for a little bit.
It's fine. I got more.
That was a pretty cool move, the way he like did it with the end of the saber. I don't know how I pulled that off, but it was super cool looking.
You get the hang of it quick.
Maybe you should come down and face me yourself.
I mean, they throw everything at you. I thought I was done at this point, but I was wrong. Then they sent out spiders
Plenty more where that came.
and those other like ground rolling things.
Now it's off.
And the crabs and the rats, everything. It's like, let's just throw everything we can at you.
Let's level this thing. Hit him with something really nasty.
And then one of these like troll looking things.
Season on Yalbek Prime.
This is like an intense fight.
Or Jedi.
And then a big spider came out of nowhere and I was like, wait, what? Like, where did you even come from? They're coming from every side. And this thing like comes back to life.
Stop them all.
I thought I'd taken care of it already.
This is not your day.
Whew. I'm not sure if they threw one of the goats at me too, but I don't think there were any goats, but there was sure a lot of creatures to fight all at once.
Win them all. That was one of my favorites.
I got a skill point though while in battle. That spider was like not wanting to go down.
You got lucky.
Finally got him.
The best is yet to come.
And
I
then
believe you know our next challenges. The Haxian Brood is gunning for you.
they make me fight the bounty hunter that captured me.
Keep it up.
This time though, I'm better prepared for my fight with him. I used Force Slow a lot and tried to like catch up to him, but I was struggling a bit.
Hit it again.
Yeah, I'm not doing my best effort here, but I do manage to finally get the upper hand. I tried charging him, but it's like I can't make contact, so I can't figure out like what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, I'd like to see that again.
Then I was able to deflect one back at him. So I ended up trying to just use force flow and try to attack him. That's about all I could figure out to really do that would work.
You're no match for the brute.
Can't run forever.
Then I sneak up behind him, get a couple good hits, and finally take him out. Atticus Rex defeated. I'm still like thinking, how am I gonna actually get out of here? If you do that, then the Mantis crashes in and saves you.
There's no escape. I will chase you across the galaxy if I have to.
Then I run, but I realize that's not the on-ramp. It's like, how do I get on this ship? I realize it's on the other side. So I'm trying to run and jump over there to get out of this place. So the Mantis rescues me. And there's a bit more story mode stuff. And then we learn we need to go to Kashyyyk. So we survived
Agrees.
the bounty hunter
You're
experience.
famous down there.
Yeah, they're an ugly group, huh? They smell like used droid oil. At least they're okay.
Yeah, a complication we could have avoided. Luckily, we found you.
We have another complication. The Empire knows about the holocron.
That's not good. The entire mission is now at risk.
And I had a nice chat with the second sister, Trilla.
What did she tell you?
She told me you betrayed her to the Empire. Is it true?
She'll say anything to jeopardize this mission.
Is it true?
She was my apprentice. Before the Purge.
You should have told me.
We're getting an encrypted message from Kashyyyk.
Mari,
Cal, we found Tarful, and he is willing to meet you. That's not all. The Empire overran our position at the refinery. Saw retreated off-world. Some of us have joined the Wookiee fighters in the forests. Be careful.
you too.
Later.
Later. You have her lead.
Okay, this is fine. Everything is gonna be fine. Hey, kid. Hey, wake up. Can we talk?
What?
Can we talk? I don't know what's going on between you and her. I mean, I figure it's some kind of Jedi thing, but I don't think this is the right time for
It's
it.
not any of your business.
I think it's my business. And we're all in this together, aren't we? Hey, Cal. I made a mistake. And I almost got you killed. I'm sorry. I mean, we all make mistakes, right? Well, maybe not you. Hey, why don't you cut her some slack? I'm not saying do it for me, but you two are the best thing that ever happened in my life. Before you came along, all I cared about was a tight hand on a stiff heater. That's a game term.
I know what it is.
Cal, life's not a game. Before you two, all I cared about was myself. Easy money. Now it's different.
Alright, so we have a new objective now that we've been rescued off Zepho. And I guess, I don't even know if we were on Zepho when the
Ready to go?
bounty hunter captured us, but we decide our new mission is to meet Tarful and Mari on Kashyyyk. So we're headed back to Kashyyyk to do that mission that we have there.
You know, even after all the
So I decided to go and rest up since I used a lot of my stim canisters in that last battle trying to escape from the bounty hunter. So I'm just checking like some of my customization options and like did a little like maintenance and stuff like that. And then we head for Kashyyyk. So hope you guys enjoy the last little bit here. We actually find a brand new Force Sense Echo when we get to Kashyyyk. And so that's where we'll pick up in the next live stream. We'll go and explore Kashyyyk and fulfill that mission and find Tarful. So that's pretty much the end of this. Is kind of wrapping up here with just the last little bit of footage that I had. I actually got 2 skill points, so I was able to get a new skill. So I was just looking at like all my options here for what I could get, and I think I ultimately went with something that was going to give me like extra life and health options. Then I'm gonna be working towards getting like the lightsaber throw. That's one that I really want, but I need 3 skill points to get that, so I'm gonna save up my next skill points for that. But for this one, I got the personalized stems, so thought that'd be good to have. So that's what I decided. And then we made our way to Kashyyyk. And we're all set up for the next live stream. So I'll see you guys on that. Enjoy the last little bit of footage. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Captain, I'm slightly troubled by your enthusiasm for something so barbaric.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it is true. Totally barbaric, but still kind of entertaining. Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
Normally, I wouldn't waste my time with the likes of insurgents. But I'm looking for a Jedi Padawan. And I know he's been here. And for that, all of you will suffer.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light